Robs. This is not a mid-tier tournament, I assure you. That is at Glitch 3 in a couple weeks. But today, we've got people warming up for that mid-tier tournament. This is winter semis at Xanadu. Rob versus Roy. Wadi versus Dexter.
Now, Wadi's Rob is something that we've been kind of used to the last couple of weeks. He's starting to like whip it out more and more, and honestly, he's making a statement each time. His gyro play is always solid, and then also just the hard reads on the confirms. He always gets more than you would expect in every situation.
Okay, so when Rob's charging gyro, the absolute worst possible thing you can do is double jump. You give him all the control when you do that. Ooh, Dexter. Calm down, my friend.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. Getting a big string off that.
Roy does not take chill pills, though. He is on fire. He is actually on fire.
Yeah, right now, these combos are looking hot.
Can I get an up B KO, though? Can I get reverse up B?
Ooh, okay, that was nice, too.
That was beautiful.
Jab and RAR4 or back air. That was fresh. That was fresh.
That was looking like Marth out there. I understand the choice. This match is pretty close to even overall.
But that's a problem.
No, good DI. That was Rob DI. Good job on that.
Yeah.
All right, jump this time. Nope.
But that was still true because, yeah, Roy's one of the fastest powers in the game. That's going to be true for such a long time, especially without that rage.
Yep, and Roddy, yeah, exactly. Why didn't have any rage? And Roy's a fast fall floaty. It's the weirdest thing to explain, but he's the only character like this. There's fast fallers, there's floaties, and then there's Roy.
Yeah, but like in that situation, it's always like just a fastball thing that screws him over so hard. But you know, Dexter, I think he was kind of going without expecting a hit with that, so he's doing fine so far.
Remember, Zero mentioned when he did his tier list about Roy, the most recent one he did. He said he thinks Roy would be a very viable character if he wasn't a fast faller. So,
yeah, I'm inclined to agree with that.
Because he got all the tools otherwise, but he gets punished so badly.
Kind of reminds me of like Fox without, you know, the stifling pressure. Like Roy can put on some pressure, but like Fox makes you feel like you're not playing the game sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, even match right now.
Dexter staring him down, but he eats a throw for his trouble, and
that
that could be it.
No.
That's it.
Didn't get the DI he needed there. That was unfortunate. So because of the rage, so even though he comboed him at a higher percent on the first stock, that there was still less of a guarantee because of the rage that Wadi had.
Yeah,
it makes that big of a difference.
And then that turned to an air dodge read though. But another thing about Wadi's up air is that he's actually one of the better Robs I've seen at like crossing you up in the middle of his up air, so that even you don't know. If you know how to do the normal Rob DI, Wadi will make you forget that and make you reconsider everything you learned, because he'll drift left, right, every single way to throw off the hitbox.
Here's the thing about Wadi. It's hard to understand how talented he is, especially as his Rob, until you've played it. Everything you think, like, oh, I know how to deal with that with Rob, he makes it work. He'll hit you with it every time. You're like, oh, I know how to deal with that. And then he gets it, and you're like, how did he do that?
Yeah, he just delves so much into like the unconventional aspects of Rob that other like Rob mains aren't really looking at, because they're kind of looking through the Rob main glasses, you know. But then Wadi, who's like normally playing Mewtwo almost every week, you know, when he has this Rob out, he's doing some Mewtwo-esque things that transfer well over to the character.
Remember, I mean, he is Wadi Rob on Twitter. If that was his original tag. He cut the Rob off after the Mewtwo came out, but he's been playing Rob since Brawl. He was a Wi-Fi warrior in Brawl. Not going to do it there, pretty stale. So he knows this character in and out. The Mewtwo is just a better version of Rob in his mind. But Rob can do a few things that you can't do, like down throw to KO, and he gets the job done there.
Yeah, you won't see Mewtwo doing that. All that biological engineering, but they couldn't give him a throw kill confirmed. Pokemon scientists are slacking.
So Roy can beat neutral air, which is what he's scared of right there, but he has to know when it's coming out, and it's so fast that like when Wadi was just stalling there, it was hard for him to like try and guess, because if you guess wrong, that's the worst. Then you lose stage control and you get punished.
Yeah, it's one of those like, you know, screwed if you do, screwed if you don't. But that was a great call out, using that big sword to just kind of force Wadi to respect all that space in front of him. And that's kind of what Dexter needs to do, because right now, like, Wadi's just running all over him, unafraid of every single button that Dexter has.
Yeah, Dexter's got to keep his stage control. That's so important against Rob. Oh, wow.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
Oh. He didn't need the air dodge there, but that's okay.
Yeah, Smash Throw kind of saved him right there. And Wadi knowing exactly what he needs to do to cover all of his bases.
That was so reckless. Like, you couldn't even see Rob's arms because they were off screen.
The stealthiest up air. And he almost has that up here, too. I don't think you can take 1 or 2 more of those. Wadi's probably going to be looking for this grab anytime soon. And now the shield's whittled down, so he has to watch the gyro high and low. But
there you go. There's the up PKO on it, finally. Dexter's not perfect shooting gyro. That's also a big problem.
Yeah.
Roy's our boy.
The moment you stop perfect shielding and you give Wadi so much, and yeah, that's going to be it. The DI yet again. Wadi mixing him up like a blender. Like a blender, honestly. That was just some, yeah, good mix-ups right there from Wadi all the way through.